Well, hello there, motherfuckers. And tonight we got WWE Roadblock, not a real pay per view, but I figured I'd give some quick predictions on. It's gonna be on in less than an hour. Um, so we got a Divas title match between Charlotte and Natalia. Um, Pretty sure that uh, Charlotte's gonna retain. I mean, obviously, why would she lose the title right before Mania? And Natalia, she hasn't really been on the show, so I don't understand why they're putting her on the special. Where does Natalia come from? If anything, Summer Rae is more qualified. She's won more matches than Natalia, for God's sakes. You also got the NXT tag belts up for grabs. The Revival versus Cass and Enzo. Um, the Revival is going to win. They're not going to have, probably not until they do the NXT Dallas show, are Enzo and Cass going to win the tag titles. There's going to be big build up to them winning the tag titles, but this is not the night for it. But it should be a pretty entertaining match, especially with the antics of Enzo and Big Cass. For the tag titles, we've got the New Day versus Barrett and Sheamus. I'm really not exactly sure why we're having heels versus heels here. This really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, like, there's no one to cheer for in this match. The crowd is sick and tired of seeing New Day. For a couple of weeks, they were popular. The crowd was cheering them. Now we're just so fucking tired of seeing them. And it's so fucking cheap. The fact that Sheamus was just world champion. Not that we wanted him as world champion, but he was just fucking world champion. And he's tagging again. What the fuck does this say about the career of Sheamus? This is a really dumb fucking tag match. Whoever fucking booked this, and whoever is having the League of Nations still be a team. They should have seen that this didn't work within the first month and just disbanded them. It's a waste of fucking time. It's basically because they don't know what to do with these guys, so they just put them together in a stable. Just so they have an excuse to keep them around. Brock Lesnar will defeat Bray Wyatt. I wish this was the match instead of Dean Ambrose and Brock at Mania, but at least we're going to get to see it. I hope it's not a squash match. I hope we get some cool stuff with like run ins from the Wyatts, with Luke Harper and the Braun Strowman. It would be cool to see that. So it has the potential to be a pretty good match. Um, in the main event, you got Triple H and Dean Ambrose for the world title. And, we obviously know what's going to happen here, folks. There's some people who want to, believe that Dean Ambrose has a fucking chance. And, these people always got me cracking up. I mean, seriously. You all act like you never watched wrestling before in your lives. You hang on to that hope, that little shred of fucking hope that sometimes that they'll just throw you a bone. WWE never throws anybody a fucking bone, and quite frankly, I'll say it right here. I don't want Dean Ambrose to be world champion. Not at this point anyway. I mean, Dean Ambrose as world champion would fucking kill this company. I'm gonna say that now. If you think Triple H, which is not good for this company, having him as champion, they'd be worse off with Dean Ambrose with the fucking belt. You already saw how this company was going with Seth Rollins with the belt. You think that Dean Ambrose would be that much an improvement? Take a look at the promo Dean Ambrose was cutting on Raw. Does that look like a world champion? I mean, as I said, the funniest thing I've ever heard is what my dad said about Dean Ambrose when seeing this guy. A guy that had watched wrestling since the fucking 80s, didn't watch it as a kid, but when he saw Saturday night's main event, he fell in love with the product. Can't watch it anymore. I'm the only goofball in my family who still watches this fucking bullshit. He said Dean Ambrose looks just like a normal guy. There's no appeal to him when you look at him. He's a guy wearing fucking jeans and a tank top. Now, you could counter that by saying a guy like Stone Cold just had a bald head, a goatee, and black tights, but Stone Cold had more of a look. Let's be honest. He also had the vest, better t-shirts, the whole entire look. He looked way more badass. Better music, better. Probably was gonna say better promo skills. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even fucking gonna go there. Anyway, Triple H will get the win. He's probably gonna win it cleanly. He has no reason to cheat to win here. There's no reason for that. So there you go. This pay per view or this special, whatever you want to call it, you could have some good matches. I only really see 3 matches that have the potential to be pretty good. The tag title match is obviously going to suck cock. So is the Divas title. We all know where this shit's going. The tag title match could be pretty good. Brock and Bray, that could be pretty exciting to watch. And the main event, though it's predictable, can still be a good match. So I will be watching and reviewing Roadblock. But if I guess 3 matches. Like if 3 of the 5 matches end up being good, then it will probably be a pretty good pay per view in my book. All right, motherfuckers.